Hey, what is going on YouTube? It's been a few weeks since I posted a video. Life's been pretty crazy, but I did order some car parts. You can see right there. So today's video is going to be me installing those parts. I do have more on the way, so I'm just kind of waiting for that. Shipping has been delayed because of the COVID and everything, so. But yeah, today we're going to install these parts here. Excuse the extremely messy garage. I haven't had time to get out here and take care of anything yet. So, just don't mind any of that. Realistically, these are gonna take like 5 minutes to install, so it's probably gonna be a pretty short video, honestly, but I'm excited to put these on. They're pretty lightweight, but alright. So, I did order some Strut Tower braces. This is the front, this is the rear. So these are, I'm most excited about these because I don't have one on the car. Like my car, it did not come with them, like at all. Some of the models did, the option was available. Mine just didn't come with that option. So yeah, hopefully these help a little bit with the body roll. This car is 3,400 pounds and it's got some pretty nasty body roll, so I'm trying to get rid of that. Coilovers will eventually happen, but for now we're just gonna start with the basic stuff. They had an option for red and black. None of my car is red, so I kind of opted for the black one. But yeah, as you can see, it literally just did not come with one, like at all. So anyway, ordered those, so I'm hyped to put them on. My only real major concern is that I have my subs back there, and then the Chevy, or the mat back here, and the Strut Tower braces go, let's see if I can zoom in, back there in those corners. So, and they go, obviously they go across, so I'm gonna have to move my subs up a little bit to get some clearance on it. So hopefully I don't have to get rid of my mat back here, because I think it looks pretty good, but we will see. Alright, so we're gonna start out with the front. So this just goes up here, and I was reading the reviews, and apparently this side has some clearance issues with something. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'll have to figure it out. Pretty sure there's only one way this can go on. Okay, so I think I finally got it adjusted enough. So it looks like the way it was shipped from ZZP, it's not a direct bolt-on. You kind of have to unscrew that a little bit to where it extends out a little bit further to where it can reach each strut tower. So yeah, I had to just finish adjusting that. So now I'm going to take off the top bolt here to get those on. I've never installed one of these before, so I didn't know how it worked entirely. Alright, so it looks like it's a 15 millimeter, so I don't look too bad. Alright, so I only took out this bolt, or this nut and this nut, because it's only a 2-point contact, so there's no need to take off the third one. So yeah, those are off, so I'm gonna go over there and take those off now. Alright, that's off. Alright, so put it on here. Let's get it hand tight on there, that way it holds it down. And then get this side on. Okay, looks like this side actually needs to be more adjusted, because as you can see, it doesn't fully sit in there, so I have to adjust this. Just gotta turn it until it fits. Okay, there we go. Now my only concern is that that's a pretty decent gap, and then this side doesn't have as much of a gap. Theoretically it'd be fine. I mean, it's a very minuscule difference, if you can kind of see here. So yeah, we'll ride it like this and see how it goes. These bolts back on. Okay, so I got both sides on, so I just gotta bolt them down. Alright, so I got both sides of the strut tower brace bolted down. So now that I had to adjust this thing here, I have to tighten this to get it solid. Gotta find out what size that is. Okay, 17 mil. All right, so after 5-10 minutes, I ended up adjusting each side to where they're a little bit more even because it was bothering my OCD. And I was concerned because this was wiggling back and forth and it was like super loose, but I looked up a video and we got that fixed. So the bar's solid, we're good to go in the front. So yeah, let's move on to the back, I guess. I mean, it looks really good, honestly. I think the black there matches with and blends in with the engine bay pretty good. So yeah, for the first time installing a strut tower brace, that wasn't too bad. And hopefully it'll help quite a bit, because again, I didn't have anything up here at all. So, all right, now on to the back. So I gotta take out the mat in here. I may actually have to unplug my subs for the time being so I can get access back here. Okay, subs are out. That clears up so much room in this trunk. I forgot how big my trunk was. This thing is massive. I feel like it's gonna be a little bit more difficult to adjust it back here due to, you know, clearance issues. Being out of the hood was super easy, so. Alright, so I got the rear strut tower brace, and again, there is no strut tower brace back here. I don't even think that was an option for the factory, because I've seen Impalas with the front strut tower brace, not the ZZP, but the front one from the factory. So I think that was an option, but I don't think the rear one was an option. I may be wrong, but yeah, I think this will help quite a bit. Let me just climb in my trunk real quick. On the bright side, I can sit while I do this. Hopefully you guys can see in here. Alright, so got the bolts out. Just gonna fold this up real quick. Or I might have to cut it because I don't know how that's gonna work. Because once I get the bar in, that's gonna be, I'm not gonna be able to put this back over. Okay, so I didn't get to record much of it, but I did get the rear strut tower brace in and adjusted. I was having some issues getting it to fit, but we got it to fit. Looks pretty good back here, not gonna lie. I actually originally had it flipped around so it wasn't fitting on each side, because as you can see right there, if you flip it, this is curved and this is straight, so this goes against the strut tower. But yeah, I had it upside down, so, but we got it fixed. It's pretty good. Now, like I said, what I'm afraid of right now is putting my subs in here and everything not being able to fit, but we'll make it work. Yeah, see, it gets stuck on the tower brace. Honestly, that's fine. It's just gonna hang out there. My mat is just gonna have to get half covered. Only thing I'm concerned about is my sub box getting tossed around. All right, so I scooted the the mat underneath my cargo net, and it actually fits pretty flush now. It's still, you know, taking a little bit of space up there. There's like a little bit of space between the back seat and the sub, but that's okay. I'm gonna have to find something, some kind of tape, maybe 3M tape or something like that, because it still wavers back and forth. But it can't really move, because this is the way I originally had it, is the sub box was against the back seat, and then the lip of this cargo, or this mat here, was holding on to the sub box between the back seat and this. So I'm hoping that the strut tower brace, which is right there, will hold the back of this. Seems to be working pretty decently. And then the lip will continue to hold the front of the box. So the only downside is the further you go back into the trunk, the more flat it gets. And then the closer you get out here, as you can see, there's an indent, like it's caved in. So I don't know, I'll have to give the car some spirited driving and see how it handles, and see if the sub box gets tossed around. I don't know, I've never had it happen before. I don't think the sub box would you know, fly around the trunk, but I also don't know because it's been held down pretty reasonably. Room for this. It's just a little something I ordered. Got myself a Impala SS front grille. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I tried to plasti dip my front LS grille, and it worked okay for a couple months, but as you can kind of see, it's starting to come off. The chrome is starting to come back out, and I don't like that. So I think I might try to order a new Chevy emblem because this one didn't come with it, but I like the honeycomb versus the line, or whatever these are. We're gonna replace this real quick. This should be relatively easy. It's only a couple clips. Yeah, that was super easy. It's just 3 clips that come off. Boom. With the old and in with the new. Oh, that looks so much better. Okay, this looks so much better. The only thing I'm concerned about is the panel gap here. This one is, for the most part, flush, but this one has a little bit more of a gap in it. That looks way better. Okay, update. There was a hole that the one of the pins needed to go into, so that fits better. So that we got it working. Let me see if it's better. Oh yeah, here we go. That looks so much better. Like I said, I like the honeycomb look more than this, plus like the chrome, so no complaints here. Looks nice. I think the only other issue that I have with it, and this may not even be the grille's fault, is the room here. There's a little hole there. I don't remember if this grill had that or not, but it do be looking good though. Ooh, wait, hold on. Let me just yeet. Ooh. Hoo, that looks even better. Peep the halos. There we go. Now she just needs some low, some wheels, a lip, and we're good to go. Hell yeah. I'm actually super happy with this. Alright, so I got all the parts on. Grill, front and back strut tower brace. That's pretty much all I had to do today. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I'm not going to test drive the car with the strut tower braces because I do have more suspension pieces coming, and I want to like go from completely stock suspension to you know, having quite a few things done to it so I can really see a huge difference. The rear's in, front's in, that grille's on. That's pretty much all I got. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully my next suspension pieces will be here soon. Like I said, due to COVID, it took these parts quite a bit of time to get here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.